Hello everybody! Yes, it's that time again. As you can hear, Pavarotti singing Nessun Dorma. Very beautiful song. But there is a reason behind this lovely Italian overture that I've introduced today's gun with. This is new, hence why the special introduction. This is the Guerini Invictus 1. So Invictus, yeah, not necessarily new, we've seen that before. Sporting. But it is their kind of black line, or what they class as their sporting black edition. Differences are, I will go through it, I'll explain them to you, but very, very nice bit of kit. Nice and exciting for anyone who likes sporting guns that can pretty much do anything in the field, as well as handle 95% of any clay that gets thrown at them. So, without further ado, I shall go over this lovely bit of kit and see what you're getting here. So, as mentioned, it's built on the Invictus action. So, I think it was classed as the thickest locking action that you can buy in today's market, with the replaceable floor plate and also the replaceable locking lugs and the extra thickness sidewalls and things like that. Anodized black finish, but they've left bare the wear surfaces on the front of the action where your receiver locks in, which I think is brilliant, because a lot of companies don't do that. They will colour it through and then it will wear nasty, and you'll be able to see it start wearing and it will go chrome and you'll think it shouldn't be like that, and then you get issues. But not this baby. This baby has already got it bare on that front edge, so you're not going to have to worry about it being worn away. Standard sporting stock from Guerini. This is kind of one of their grade 2/3 woods on this. I'd probably go with a grade 3. It's not the most colourful, not the most highly patterned bit, but it's a really rich walnut. Obviously our walnut is hand selected in the UK, so it's different to what you sometimes get in other countries. It's just something that the importer does to make sure it kind of is attractive to the palate in the UK. Classic Guerini stamp on the side there, and engraving. Really nice, simple engraving all the way around the action on this baby. Really, really nice to look at. You've got the jewelling on the side of the receiver there, on the side of the block, and also you've got your vented barrels as well, all the way down the side. So, fore end, really nice, standard fore end, sporting finish, and vented rib. Now, this is a tapered rib, so it starts off at kind of just something just under a centimetre down to around about, I think it's about 6mm at the end, but really draws your eye, almost like a Zolly Z game or something of that ilk, so it really draws your eye to a single break point there. You've got fixed choke. Now, I believe these are 1/2 and 3/4, but you can change them, or I think they're like improved, modified or something along those lines. So you can change them, but the way it's set up at the moment is so that it will be able to handle targets like like a Mark 60. You'll be able to do pretty much anything with it. And with the aesthetic setup of this gun, you will quite happily be able to use this in the field as well. A little bit heavier. Don't get me wrong, it's not a light gun by any stretch of the imagination. It is a heavy little beast, but the way it shoots just makes it such a universal companion that you'd be more than happy to take it out. Now, this has come in, obviously, as you can see by the look of it, to probably start to compete with the 692 and things like that. However, this just has a little bit more finesse just in the finish, and they just handle lovely. I've actually managed to shoot one of these just before they started to get sent out at a shoot that we went to in Guerini with a stand next to us at the NGO. But they're brilliant. I shot one. We only had like a handful of targets to shoot, but I dusted everything that flew through the sky with it. Now, the mechanical setup of this is exactly the same as the Invictus one. So there's a video where Johnny goes into the guts of that, and you can get more information on that by watching the Invictus one video. However, this is just to showcase the stunning beauty of what their black action looks like on this. And the reason why they've done this, another reason why, is so you can get an Invictus 1 in a proper sporting setup or a universal sporting setup for less than kind of $4,000. These retail around about the 3738 mark, depending on where you go, what specification you get. They come with 32 inch barrels, and as I said, you can get them pretty much choked to your specification if you order them directly. If not, they are not hard to work on. As I say, they're quite heavily choked, so you can bore them out. But the way they're set up when they first come out of the box is brilliant. So have a look at it. It's the Caesar Guerini Invictus 1. This is the Sporter. It's their black edition, and it comes up really well. And the finish on it, as said, really good. Really nice walnut. Trigger is really, really crisp. We've got a lot of guys we've got a few guys actually that come into us who shoot with an Invictus competitively, and this is a real contender for someone who doesn't want to fuss around with changeable chokes and things like that. So have a look at it. It's the new Caesar Guerini Invictus 1 with a black finish. I think this is going to go far. There's going to be great write-ups on this. We certainly like it. Check it out, and we will see you next time.